The thing I think I most appreciate about Trinity is it practices what it preaches. And we want to be known as a servant church, focusing on not just the members but the community, the ELCA, worldwide. And I think we do that. And I think it's such a nice feeling to know that the message that you hear in the sermons and what the various different committees are doing actually is productive and making a difference. And it's such a good feeling to have that.
I see it through the membership, like I referred to, as far as the, what people are involved with, and I see it in the spirit of the people when you see them volunteering for things within the church, whether it's taking care of the facility, whether it's serving during regular services, whether it's a part of serving when it's fundraising for the youth, whether it's serving just on a regular basis for committees and so forth. You see it in the people themselves. You see it in their eyes. You see it when you run into those same people out in the community doing things outside of Trinity. It's a part of their spirit.
I wasn't raised Lutheran, and Ed wasn't either. And it's interesting how quickly we were able to become a member of Trinity.
It's truly a family church home. There's no place that we've ever felt more comfortable than at Trinity, and as an extension of our family.
Sarah went to work for Lehman Olson at the time, and Tim Becker was there too.
Sure.
And so both Tim and Lehman invited us to church. They knew that we were Lutheran, and actually Tana was probably more involved in that. And invited us to Trinity. We came here and we thought, this is awesome, because it's such a big church. We can sit in the back, come here on Sundays, go out the back door, and go to church and not be noticed. Perfect.
How'd that work out?
Great. So I got a call from Jack Gannett asking me to be on the evangelism board, I think, at the time. But yeah.
Nice.
But that's the nice thing about the church too, is it's so welcoming. And there are people that, from generation to generation, I mean, you have your groups of people that are friends, that have been friends for many, many years, but it's nice to see the interaction between the different generations, and welcoming and friendly, and people that say hello to you and smile and shake your hand. It's just a nice, warm feeling.
One of the biggest things for us was, or for myself personally, was my ability now to trust and to have the faith in what God's plans are and what His will is for us. I know that a big thing for us 5 years ago was the adoption of our 4 youngest children, and how we had never met them, and we had a picture and we had a biography, but we took that leap of faith that knew that God had this wonderful plan for us. And then, again, any of the other journeys that we've, through travels or through illness, and just to have that sense of calm and that sense of understanding and knowledge that God has it for us. And it's such a great experience now, and it gives us such a great perspective on how we approach and look at things now.
I see it, well, across town, either things like community kitchen, I think some of the shelters that are in town. I see it a lot in the hospital. I really do. And it's something that it's not advertised, you just see it. Especially in hospitals, people are probably at their most vulnerable when they're sick, they don't feel good, or you see joy when they get good news on the results of a test that's performed that comes back negative, for example. But you see a lot of people that are uneasy. They just don't know, because it's that unknown. If it's the known, it's a little bit sometimes easier to take, but it's the unknown that people struggle with. And the nurses that I see there, the physicians, all the way up and down, that provide care, they do such a good job. And that, to me, is giving back. The parish nurse like Becky will come in, or you guys go in, or one of the chaplains from the hospital, and they provide that comfort. And it's something that's really a nice thing to see.